From KVOA, investigating for you, this is News 4 Tucson.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Angelique Lizardi. Tonight, residents in a Midtown apartment complex have been without gas for more than 2 weeks. Tenants are even saying property managers have kept them in the dark as to how it happened or when it will even be resolved. News 4 Tucson, Shelley Jackson has the details from Midtown.
I'm at the Midtown on Seneca apartments. I spent the afternoon here talking to tenants. Many tell me they can't cook or take a hot shower. Many of these folks have children. None of them have answers.
So this happened around December 1st. So we're going on 3 weeks of being without hot water or a stove, gas to cook off our stove or oven. I cook every day. My husband works construction and he comes home after a manual labor job and he is dirty and ready to take a shower.
Abigail Robles has lived in Midtown on Seneca for 2 years.
We cannot shower. The shower is cold, like frigid cold, and we cannot cook.
Southwest Gas says they received a call about an odor complaint at the complex and found a leak on a house line. That's a smaller line that feeds off the main line. Landlords are responsible for fixing that.
Now, the real culprit in this thing is the landlord. I mean, the landlord is the one who allowed the property to get in such a decrepit condition that people were without heat for, heating, water, their stoves, any of that.
City Councilman Steve Kozachik says tenants reached out to him for help when they weren't getting any answers from the property manager.
But this has been going on for weeks. And we all know it's, 30 degrees outside now. And for them to be facing the holiday season with it 30 degrees outside with the inability to have hot water for showers or for cooking is just, unconscionable.
Southwest Gas says the gas for the ranges and hot water heater have been isolated, and that has allowed the heat to be turned back on. But one tenant who didn't want to go on camera because she fears retribution from management says she still doesn't have any heat.
We don't have any heat in our townhouse. We also don't have any hot water or any gas, so we can't do any cooking on our stove. It's been really tough.
Tenants say their calls have not been returned and they can't get any answers. Kozachik says they do have an option under the state's Landlords Tenants Act.
They can leave their home, they can find another place while these repairs are being made and then deduct the cost of that from their rent.
I'm fed up, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. I haven't been communicated as to when an end in sight is.
Now, News 4 Tucson reached out to the property manager as well as the complex owner. Neither replied to our request for an interview. I also spoke with Southwest Gas, and while they're not involved with repairing the leaks, a spokeswoman told me that an inspection is scheduled for Monday, and if they pass, then these folks can take a hot shower. Reporting from Midtown, Shelley Jackson, News 4 Tucson.